Good morning, everyone. This is David Blair, the Crosshairs Trader. I trust that you had a wonderful evening, and today will be a wonderful day, both in and outside the charts. Nothing really much has changed since yesterday's report. We talked yesterday about needing the market to consolidate, and it's started doing that for us, exactly what we're wanting it to do. Let's start looking at the S&P futures. And we can see that we are indeed getting some of the rest that we need after such a large move up. And what this means for me is if I have any long positions, of course the market is going up, I'm looking for long positions right now. If I have any long positions, I realize that they could be in a phase of consolidation and waiting for the next possible move up. So I have to keep that in mind as I place my stop losses and not get concerned about it. Right now we are considering this as a consolidation, not a reversal. If we do break back down in this area and start heading back down, then we're back into this same pattern again. But right now, as long as we stay in the consolidation, we can start looking at the market continuing to go up. We can look at our individual positions continuing to go up. NASDAQ, let's take a look at the other futures that we watch. Same thing, it's had even a bigger move up, but getting near a possible resistance level. So I'd really like to see it consolidate some before we run back up to the 2050 level on the NASDAQ futures. So things are starting to play out as we would like to see them. See that on the NASDAQ itself. Got several levels of possible resistance in here, so we may need to rest before we start heading back up, if that indeed is what we're going to do. The Dow's right at an area of resistance as well. Back from the May bounce off the crash that we had, the little mini crash, one-day crash we had. We've got that resistance. But if we can hold in here, again, if it breaks this pattern and doesn't come down as far and holds, then I believe the market will continue to go up. New York Composite, same thing, same resistance level. Nothing has changed here. It's amazing how the indices and the futures all look the same and can give us an indication of how our individual stocks will also move. OEX, which is the S&P 100, sitting right on top of a major moving average and price support, broken out of this channel. Let's see if it can hold, continue to go up to the 530 level. The Russell, same thing. The Russell is one of the few indexes that has not broken out of this range. That's what we need to happen also. We need to see it break out of this range that it's been in, stay here, and then it could move up to the 715 level, possibly from the 670 level where it is right now. And I know I sound like a broken record, but the S&P index resistance sitting here waiting to possibly move up. A couple of stocks I'll throw in here. One I mentioned in my Sunday webinar, which you can find at my site, BEXP. We're going to look at Brigham Exploration. We've had a crosshair on the weekly several weeks ago, which gives us a bias, a bullish crosshair that gives us a bias for the next possible weeks to months. So then we wait for a trade, and we've gotten one on the daily chart after a nice consolidation, pullback, a break off price support and moving average support right in here, and our crosshair indicator fired. So now all we're going to do is watch for this stock to stay in the right upper quadrant As long as it stays in this quadrant and does not break down below it here, we are in a bullish mode, and we'll be able to gain here and possibly add to our position if it so warrants. We still need to watch some areas of resistance in here for a possible pause, but as long as we can start breaking through those, we could head to that high, which we will say is right around the 20 level. So one to watch. The other one we're watching is one on the downside, which is natural gas. Natural gas has been just beat up. Let me get the right symbol in here. Natural gas on our daily chart. You can see that natural gas had a consolidation here. Broke out, still stayed below a major moving average, and then started the classic trend down, down, pullback, down, pullback, 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 trying to break down through this support level and continue down. And the reason we're watching this is because on our intraday chart, we had a crosshair fire a few candles ago, and if you'd already entered this on the crosshair, you're making money with the understanding that it could pause at this support level where it had a crosshair up back at the beginning of September. Now it's pausing here again. The markets are very sensitive to resistance and support. Very sensitive. Right now we've got support. If it can break through that, who knows where natural gas UNG can go. So these are the ones we're watching. These are our considerations for the general market. And if the general market can roll over UNG, we'll probably go over with it. If the market continues to go up, our BEXP, along with several others that us Crosshairs traders are watching, will continue to rise. If you're interested in joining us during our weekly webinars, hour-long webinars, please contact me at david@crosshairs.com. Also, please join me on my blog. You can sign up to receive my updated posts, RSS feed, email, or Twitter. I would love to have you. All of my analysis is very simple. It's focused, and it's based on patience, and it's based on discipline. It's very difficult not to understand the technical analysis, but to control the emotions, and that's what we work on at Crosshairs Trading. You have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.